Hello and welcome to our conversation on the Direct Support Professional Recruitment and Retention Incentive Opportunity through our Round 2 application. My name is Kara Goyel, and I am one of the IDD consultants here within the Division of Mental Health, Developmental Disabilities, and Substance Use Services. As a refresher, we did launch a round 1 of this opportunity back in fall of 2024 with the goal to strengthen the direct support professional workforce by improving retention and recruitment rates. We're very concerned with the high turnover rate that shows that 32.6 of DSPs leave their jobs, and almost half of them leave their jobs within the first 36 months. For our context for the funding, we are specifically targeting DSPs who provide direct care and services to people within the IDD population. Many times, the DSP's responsibilities include assisting individuals with activities of daily living and supporting the individual in accessing the community and engaging in integrated and competitive employment opportunities. The purpose of our program is to provide financial incentives to provider agencies and employers of record who hire DSPs to improve the job quality and satisfaction of the DSP workforce. Of course, we are trying to enhance the recruitment and retention rates for this workforce population. As you may have seen in our forthcoming communications, um, there are some important informations regarding the federal funding and the Medicaid match. As we discussed, this Medicaid match opportunity allows us to maximize our budget and provide additional support and additional funding to programs through our applications. However, it is important to note that due to the guidelines from CMS, that there are certain reporting and compliance measures, and if those are not met, that CMS may try to recover their funds. The eligibility for our program and for round 2 includes provider agencies and EORs that deliver Medicaid and state funded services to the IDD population. Specifically, the awards must benefit the DSPs who work a full-time schedule and make a 3-year service commitment. Just to note, part-time DSPs may qualify if they work multiple part-time positions that add up to an average of at least 30 hours per week. It's important to note that only one application per provider or EOR will be accepted, and that the reporting and verification period will last 3 years. Similar to round 1, our application is available through a Microsoft Form survey. You can see the link to the survey in the top right hand of my corner of my slide, but it will also be shared in upcoming communications through Hot Topics and will be posted on our website. We invite the community to engage with us through our live office hours that will be available on May 6th at 6 p.m., May 8th at 2 p.m., as well as May 13th at 10 a.m. If you're unable to attend those office hours and you still have a question, please send us an email at the DMH IDD contact that's listed on the left side of my screen. The application will close on May 27th by 5 p.m., and no late submissions will be accepted. Additionally, applications submitted through Microsoft Forms is the only format that will be accepted. Any application that is sent via email will not be reviewed. Multiple submissions may result in disqualification due to round 2 only allowing one application per provider or EOR. Additionally, there are some instructions on how to save your response upon submission of your form. Let me bring onto the screen our live application. You can see here that there are some lengthy instructions detailing what I've already discussed in our webinar so far, with some instructions and criteria when you think about developing your proposal and planning your program design. Please review all of this information, and once you are ready to make your submission, please click the next button. The next page that comes over, I've already pre-filled it for the sake of our time together, is just collecting some demographic information on the person who is responding to the application. The last question on this screen is asking if you are completing this form on behalf of a provider agency or an employer of record. It's really important that you answer this question correctly, as the next questions will change based on your answer. For our time together today, I am going to be pretending to apply on behalf of an EOR. Once I select EOR, the next screen that comes up are the specific questions related to the EOR application. Please review all of the questions. You'll note that the ones that have the red star are required for submission. Once the application is fully completed and you're ready to submit, at the very end, you'll click Next. You can see we've made it to the end of the form, and there are instructions on how to save your response. You must have a Microsoft Forms account or be signed into Microsoft in order to save your response. But finally, you'll click Submit. I'm so sorry, this form is not quite live yet, but once you push submit, it will say, thank you for your submission. It has been recorded. And that is how you'll know that you have successfully completed your application. We really thank you for being here today, and we look forward to reading your responses. Best of luck and see you at the office hours.